Hi there. This is how we birth injury lawyers prove that a delayed C-section was the cause of brain damage. Typically what ends up happening is a baby becomes distressed. The baby is not getting enough oxygen. That could be for various reasons. Regardless, the doctor and the nurses will see that on the strip. They will see that there are signs and symptoms that baby is not getting enough oxygen and therefore could be having brain damage. However, what ends up happening is a doctor will call a C-section, but not actually perform the C-section quickly enough. We call it a malpractice from a 30-minute decision to incision time frame. A doctor has 30 minutes from deciding that a C-section needs to occur to actually cutting open the mom in order to get the baby out of that stressful situation. If the doctor and the hospital failed to do this, is called a delayed C-section, and it can lead to brain damage. Here's how we prove it. The first thing that we do is that we time exactly when the distress occurred. We can do that by looking at the strips. We will see signs of the fetal heart rate and the contractions to determine exactly when distress was occurring. Then we also look to see what the response time was. When did the doctor actually decide on the C-section? When was the C-section actually performed? We time all of this to then determine and circle back and connect the decision, the incision, and the delay. Whether that delay was the cause of the brain damage all comes into play with that timeline, from the distress to the decision to the incision. And we put all that together in a nice summary timeline. We then speak to our experts, and these are authoritative experts from across the nation that look at all of the records and determine whether or not the OB physician actually made the right call to perform a C-section, but just simply delayed that decision to actually open up mom and take the baby. We handle birth injury cases. If your baby was brain damaged and it was due to the fact that there was a delay in the C-section, then you may have a birth injury case. I'm happy to chat with you about it, and we can schedule a time to chat free of charge.